Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Financial Elevator podcast. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Antionett, aka Tony. I am the founder of Level Up Financial, where we do all things business funding, business grants, anything with business structuring, any kind of website designs, any kind of anything you need for your business. We offer that for you. Today we have a special guest, Chantee. She is a phenomenal entrepreneur. She's also a self-love cook. Um, and I'm so happy that you stopped by. It is a pleasure to have you on the podcast, and I am so excited. I am going to allow Shantae to tell the audience about herself, about her brand, and then we'll get into the interview. So, Shantae, you can have the floor.
Thank you for having me. Well, my name is Chantee Lackey Williams, and I don't know if you can see my shirt, but I have my. Oh yeah, you can see it. Um, but I
Look.
am I am known as the self love cook. Um, I'm also known as the girl with the pink braids that does websites. That's like an official title. Um, I do everything from cooking. Yes, people have called me that. Hey, aren't you the girl with pink hair that does the websites? Yes, that is me. Um, so I have a I have a brand called the Visible Brand Studio that I am co-owner of, and we do websites, marketing, coaching, mindset coaching. It's kind of a holistic approach to marketing, things like that. And then I have my self love brand where we focus on making healthy meals and then getting our behinds in the gym. And that is me in a nutshell. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. Are you still part of a planet? I don't know. I don't want to say it if.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm also, I'm also one of the founding Planet Fitness Friends brand ambassadors. Okay. I'm also one of the founding brand ambassadors for Planet Fitness, known as Planet Fitness Friends as well. I got a lot going on in my mind. I can't even. That's like my highlight right there.
I was like, you forgetting something?
Yes, national brand influencer. I'm also working with Royals Boutique. I just signed a partnership with them, so yeah, it's got a lot going on. Got a lot going. Oh, I
Well,
think it's.
hey, get it. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
You're
you.
blossoming into this beautiful, beautiful queen that you are.
Thank you. Let's see.
All right. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
So, my first question is, as a web architect, what propels do you see between building a website and crafting a recipe?
Ooh. Hmm. Okay. As a website architect, how do I compare building a recipe and building a website? Well, you have multiple ingredients with your recipes. And just like with building a website,
Mhm.
there is so much more than just pretty colors when building a website. Their content, which is your copy, all of the text, all of the images, all of the images. There's your strategy that goes into it. There's your SEO research, your keywords. So there's a lot of ingredients that go in to make
Mhm.
that pretty website. So I always like to tell people it's more than just a
Mhm.
pretty website. There's an entire brand strategy behind it. Yeah, there's a lot. So I would say they both contain, lots of ingredients that go in to make a masterpiece. Yeah.
Yes, I definitely agree. I have learned a lot from you, Kiki, and I am not a techie person.
Yes, yes.
So my next question would be, as a web architect, nope, no, 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 I don't want to ask that question. Okay. Can you share an example of how technology has enhanced your cooking experience or allowed you to innovate in the kitchen?
Yes. So technology has, let me start over. Okay. Technology has enhanced my cooking experience because I use ChatGPT and Gemini AI, the Google that, sorry, cut that out. Okay. Technology technology has helped me in my cooking endeavors, because I use ChatGPT and Google's new Gemini feature. It's an AI tool just like ChatGPT except a little bit better, and I use it to take basically random ingredients in my house and make recipes with them. And they always come out bomb. They always come out bomb. I haven't had anything that tasted bad yet, so we're cool. Um, I can also use AI to like do the macros and check the calories and get like portion sizes, and it's just allowed me to
Right.
experiment with recipes and food without actually experimenting because food is expensive right now, so you can't just like play with
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So it just allows me to experiment a little bit on a budget, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. Totally understandable. So, my next question would be, what are your go-to tools or framework in web architecture, and do you have a similar toolkit for your cooking endeavors?
Whew, yes, my go-to tools. My go-to tools for web design and cooking. So for web design, well, it pretty much anything that I do in life, it will be ChatGPT is the GOAT. Um, Google's new,
Mm-hmm.
huh? Oh, sorry, it cut
Yeah,
out. Okay.
ChatGPT, 100%.
Me and ChatGPT go together real, real, real bad. Plus, there's Google Gemini. It's like a triangle right now. Going back and forth. Canva,
Mm,
of course. Canva. I'm using it to design my cookbook, and I'm using it to design my graphics for the web design business. Google Docs,
mm-hmm.
anything Google related. Google Sheets, to keep track of
Right.
expenses. Um, iCloud. I think that's about it. My go-to tools. But
Yeah.
yeah, Canva,
Right.
and then anything with AI.
I
Oh,
have to
and
try
Wix.
the Gemini. Oh,
Girl, try the Gemini. Try the Gemini. It will change your life. Like I thought ChatGPT was that girl. Google Gemini is everything. It's everything.
what?
Because you
It's
know how,
Google. That's what it's called. Google Gemini.
yeah, Google Gemini, or you can type in Gemini Google or Google, it'll still pop up. But it's
Okay.
about the same price. It's about $20 a month. You get a free 3 months free when you sign up. But it is literally the goal. It
Mm-hmm.
is helped me do do everything. I use it as like a therapist sometimes because you can ask it like personal questions. It's amazing. It's
Really?
amazing. Mhm. Mhm.
Mm. I'm gonna try it.
Yes. Yes.
I'm definitely gonna try it. Let me see. Okay. In today's digital age, sharing food experiences online is common. How do you approach sharing your culinary creations on the web?
Ooh, that's a good question. So the way I go about sharing my culinary experiences on the web is I had to take the thought process out of it, um, because I was finding it
Mm-hmm.
hard to post my videos because I just kept thinking like, other people are doing this and it looks better, and just doing a lot of comparison. And I finally just said, you know what, we're just gonna make a
Yep.
meal. We're gonna record it how we're recording it and throw it on there, and people loved it. And I was just like, okay, so let's just keep doing it.
Yep.
And the more I did it, the more
Yep.
I got. I found my style, my groove. The more I posted and experimented with different camera
Yep.
angles, and now I have like
Mm.
the pink gloves with the pink hair, and then the self love apron, and I just experiment with different stuff to find my
Right.
groove. Um, and I put like a nice song with it. Sometimes I'll do a voiceover, but most I'll just have Most of the time, I'll just have like a nice song on it. But yeah, and it's made me more
Right.
accountable for the things that I'm eating, the things that I'm putting in my mouth because I try and record everything that I eat. So it's made me accountable for that as well.
Right. That's what's up. So I'm learning the micro and all of that stuff. So now I'm in the grocery store and I'm always like, okay, sodium, trans
Right?
fat. My
Google Gemini.
trainer's like, you gotta pay attention to this. I'm like, people actually do this? Like this is a thing.
Yes. I started
Like,
using
oh my goodness.
that. Make your grocery list with you can design your recipes for the week and then you can tell it to give you a grocery list and then organize it by like aisle so you'll have your dairy, your
Mhm.
fruits and vegetables, things like that. And it makes the shopping experience way faster. Way faster.
Oh wow. Okay. Gonna have to try out Mr. Google Gemini.
Yes. I'm waiting for them to
Um all right.
Walmart. Oh, I think it, I
Can
think
you
it
hear
cut
me?
out. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So my next question is going to be, what has been the most challenging project you've tackled as a web architect, and how did you apply the same problem solving skills in the
Oh,
kitchen?
it cut out.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, hold on. Sometimes it's just like how I have my phone. Okay. So the question was, what has been the most challenging project you've tackled as a web architect, and how do you apply the same problem solving skills in the kitchen?
Ooh, okay. What has been my most challenging website project? Without saying the company, I would say I'm not gonna give specifics, just because privacy, but I would say the
Right,
most
right.
challenging project that I've had was 2 years ago, and basically I went into it with my heart instead of with my brain, and I basically didn't price it correctly, and I ended up doing way more work than what I charged for it. It was a nonprofit, and I went in with my little heart on my little sleeve and things like that, and it. I ended up just doing the work and just biting the bullet and moving on and learning from the experience. And I would say how that applies in the kitchen is when I made guacamole for the first time and I put 3 things of garlic in there. Never used garlic, like real garlic before. Didn't know
Oh,
how it was. Didn't know how strong it was. Oh my god! I took it out of the blender and I tried it and like my mouth was on fire. It was on fire. So I ended up just biting the bullet. I said, you know what? The avocados were 2 for $1. It's okay. We'll get more. I threw it away. And that was that. Because, 2 for $1, it was, I was trying to be okay with that. But, I was trying my best to save it though. I put some milk in it. I don't know why, because I was thinking it would make it better. It didn't. Um, yeah. So, wait. Oh, stop. Stop. There's a tornado. Ooh. Anyways, um,
oh no.
I knew it was coming. Okay. Okay. My bad. Next question.
It's okay. Next question. Okay. If you could design a website for any dish, what would it be, and how would you translate its flavors and textures into a digital experience?
Oh, Huh. That's a good question. So if I could design any website for any niche,
Any
um,
dish.
oh, any dish. Huh. Um, that's a good question. I hadn't thought about that. Um, I guess I would say chicken Alfredo. I don't know why. I would say chicken Alfredo. Um, I don't know how
Okay.
to answer that question. Answer that question.
Okay.
Trying to think. I don't know. I'm
You want me to reread it?
sure.
Shante. Okay. If you could design a website for any dish, what would it be and how would you translate its flavors and textures into a digital experience?
I guess I'm gonna go with chicken Alfredo again, and I would translate it. Um, I don't know. What would you do? I don't know.
Okay. I don't, digital net websites and stuff is not my thing. I don't know anything about the textures and all of that.
When you say textures, I'm thinking of
It's
like patterns on the site. I don't know. I would do like
I think it's like
some
texture as far as how does it like feel? So I guess like so you know how like when they'll be like, oh, this is so creamy and fluffy and I think that's maybe what
I would
texture for food would be.
right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It's okay, no worries. So my very last question is, tell me about your personal brand.
Whew. Personal brand. My personal brand
Personal
is
brand.
it is shaped around my journey. Um, and I did it like that to make it easy to make content and make it so that I'm always
Hmm.
showing my true authentic self. I don't have to like pretend or hide or anything like that. I want it to be me. And by doing that, it's also helped me get to know myself because I spent so long like
Yeah.
trying to be other people because I didn't know.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes.
so my personal brand is all about self-love, learning to love myself again, not again, but for the first time, learning to love myself. It's about
Right.
self-care, making sure I, keep up with my self-care, especially being an entrepreneur because I can go days without sleeping, without eating, and just be on the computer making websites because that's what I love to do. And I always forget to
Hmm.
like, we're gonna eat today, we're gonna take a shower, and we're gonna go to bed, and do the basic things. So I've been
Yes.
making sure that I take some time to do my self care. I got a little facial streamer that I'm just like steaming my face now and doing all of the lotions and body washes and stuff.
Hmm.
So yeah, my personal brand is just the best way to put it is me, is Chantee. And everything that I sort of stand for, I'm pretty unique, I would say. I have a spinal cord injury, and so I tend to do things differently. I do anything that I want, but I just do it differently. That was actually my first brand. It was called Doing
Right.
It Differently because they've always said, oh, you can't do this. And I say, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it differently. And
Yes.
so yeah, it's just like my
Right.
personal brand is shaped around me. And eventually I'm manifesting that I'm going to make millions off of just being me. That's the end goal. That's the very end goal. But yeah,
Amen. And that is the brand.
it's the brand, period.
So, okay, maybe two more questions. So, one is, where you are now, if you could tell Chantee 2 years ago what you know now, what would you do differently?
Ooh, if I could tell Shantae 2 years ago something, two things. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Uh, I would say F them people. Do what you want to do. Don't do what you want to do. Don't focus so much on what people are gonna say or think or whatever. Just do the
Yeah.
thing. Whatever it is you're trying to do, just
Do it. Mm.
don't don't worry so much about what people think, because at the end of the day, people are gonna think what they want to think, and I'm not gonna keep letting them stop me from getting my coin. That's just what it's gonna be. The second thing is
Right.
don't focus so much on relationships, like intimate relationships. Don't focus so much on that. Stop trying to get a man and just focus on myself. And, the more I pour into myself, the more I'll attract the love that I'm seeking and, things like that. That's what I would say to my old self.
Yes.
And that it'll be okay. Life is a roller
Okay.
coaster, up and down. And, it may be low sometimes, but it always goes back up. And that's always been true. So I would say that.
Very true. Very true. So, if you could change anything in your business from how you started in the beginning to where you are now, is there anything that you would change or do differently?
If there is something that I could change in my business from where I started, again, stop caring about what people think, because I feel like that is what is the main thing that was holding me back, because when I say I was so concerned about what other people were going to think about my brand, like it sounds ridiculous saying it, what other people are thinking about my
No,
brand.
that's true. Yeah.
I would say that, and just do what you want. Life is so short. Just do it. Like,
Yeah.
not to quote
Yeah.
Nike, but do it. Like, stop holding back. Let people feel you, and
Yeah.
if it's too much for them, they can move around. Because this planet has what, 7 billion people, 8 billion people. Somebody's gonna like whatever I'm posting. Somebody's gonna like what I'm putting out in the world. So
Right.
if Joe and Bob don't like it, somebody else will. It is what it is.
Right. 100%. And I stand on that. Cause even when you think they're not watching, baby, they are watching.
That part. Oh, that part.
They
Like,
are definitely watching.
most of my clients have never interacted with any of my posts. And so I was posting not knowing that people were looking, they just weren't liking. So keep posting. I would say just
Mm-hmm.
keep, because
Yes.
people are, they're watching.
Yeah.
They
A lot of my clients have come, like, when I talk to them, like, the first thing they usually say is, I've been following you on social media for like 3 months. I've been following you on social media. And I'm like, I ain't never seen your name in my comments or nothing. I was like thinking, like, I don't remember your name.
exactly.
But that just lets
Exactly.
you know, like, even if they're not liking, if they're not commenting, if they're not anything, sharing, they are watching. They are looking, they are trying to learn from you, they're trying to grow with you. So put the content out there. I don't know how many times, like, you'll hear it from different influencers, entrepreneurs, and it's honestly the truth. Put it out there. It took me so long to get out of my own head to finally start my podcast on YouTube. And you know this because, of course, we're close outside of our businesses. So once I finally was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna do it ugly. I'm gonna just record it and put it on there and see how it goes, right? So I did exactly that. And as I keep going with it, I see, like, okay, you need to change this. You need to do this. And it's like a learning experience, but it's also like something that I'm really passionate about. So I enjoy doing it. But it literally took me 2 years before I got out of my way to get onto YouTube. 2 years.
Yes.
And I'll just
It,
like, I'm like, I don't care. Like, when I see other people's content, I'm like, ah, yeah, I can do this. I know I can do this.
yes. Yes. Indeed. See, I would have never known that. I would have never known that. That's crazy. That is
See,
crazy.
everyone thinks because like me being me, like I'm just like, but no, I'm really shy. Like really,
You're
I really
shy.
am.
Kiki be
I
saying the
really
same.
am. But we know that is a lie. I really am
Oh,
to an extent, like to an extent, until like I warm up to you or my surroundings or whatever. But yes, I am. Like, I mean, I ain't a killer. Don't push me, you know.
mm-mm.
But that concludes all of my questions for you. So I definitely want to give you an opportunity to, if you have anything going on coming up, you can share with the audience. Also, all of your platform handles, how people can get in contact with you for website designs, anything in that nature, your cookbook that's coming out. So I'm going to allow you to go ahead and tell the audience how they can get in contact with you and what you have going on. And you have the floor.
Awesome. Well, thank you. So for recipes or my cookbook that's coming out, or if you just want to chat, you can reach out to me at theselflovecook.com, spelled exactly how it's sounds, theselflovecook.com. Also on TikTok under the Self Love Cook. I believe I changed it. I think I did. And then for
You
website
did.
marketing, I did okay. Websites, marketing, email marketing, copy, AI images, whatever you got going on, you can check me out at thevisiblebrandstudio.com. That's thevisiblebrandstudio.com. And then my Facebook and YouTube's, I feel like it's under Chantee Lackey. I think
It
yeah. It's,
is.
okay. It's under Chantee Lackey. I changed things so much. It's under Chantee Lackey. And I
You and
have
me both.
every other month is a new brand. But yeah, so you could do the selflovecook.com or the visiblebrandstudio.com, or you can check me out Facebook, Instagram, YouTube under either Chantee Lackey or the Self Love Cook. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. It was definitely a pleasure to have you on the podcast. I definitely appreciate your time and for sharing with the audience about your brand, about your cooking, and everything. So I definitely just want to thank you and I appreciate you. It is definitely much love.
Yes. Thank you for having me. It was fun.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, this concludes our podcast for today. Make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.